Okay. So Elmir, did you have time to practice questions, this S1 and S2 from 2018?
Yes, I've done 2018 S1.
And how about 17?
No, I haven't done that.
17 also, I think we did a few questions, right, from 17?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe like, I don't know, maybe a couple of questions were left unsolved. Let's see if you have time. Also, we try to solve those questions. So last time, I think we did, how many questions? 14?
Hello, Mr.
Hi, Mr. Murat. I think we stopped here. So did you solve this question? How many two-digit positive integers can be expressed as the difference of two perfect square numbers? Okay, let's continue from here. Elmir, if you did it, let me know how you did this. If you did not, we will do it together. And we have a few questions. Okay. And there's usually questions from 16 to 25. It takes time. I mean, they are long questions. And anyway, we have to practice. So in this question, how many two-digit positive integers can be expressed as the difference of two perfect squares, right? So I think actually we are talking about this m squared minus n squared, right? That is a two-digit number, right? And now suppose that, of course, here, so here m is greater than n. Otherwise, it will be negative number. So by how much actually m is greater by n? Okay, let's say the difference is k. That means that let's say m and the minus n, okay, the difference is k, which means that m is equal to n plus k, because if m is greater than n, any number, I can write this in this form, right? What is k? K is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So where k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue. So now we know how to factorize the left-hand side. So here we have m minus n. The left-hand side is m minus n, right? And here we have m plus n, which is equal to, what is m minus n? That's equal to k times, what is m? M is equal to n plus k, right? So here we have 2n plus k, because m is equal to n plus k from here, and substitute here, and the n plus n, that's equal to k. So that means that here all these numbers are in this form. So now suppose that here number one is k is not equal to 0, because if it is 0, all numbers are 0. If k is equal to 1, right? If k is equal to 1, here we have 1 times 2n plus 1, which is equal to 2n plus 1, right? So what numbers are they? So the smallest n here is, it should be 5, because if it is 4, it will be 9. So the first number is 5, and continues until, what is it? If it is 50, it is 101, which is not a two-digit number. So biggest value of n is, it is 49. So how many such numbers do we have here? 49 minus 5, that is 44, plus 1. So here we have 45 such numbers. Okay. So now the second case is, how about k is equal to 2? If k is equal to 2, here we have 2 times n plus 2, which is equal to, 2 is a common factor, so I can write it as 4 times n plus 1, right? And also all numbers which are divisible by 4, and also they can be written as the difference of the squares of two integers. So the smallest n is, if it is 1, it is 8. If it is 2, at the time it's 12, right? So n is equal to 2 and 3 dot dot. If it is 25, it is 100, right? So the biggest value of n here is 23. So how many numbers do we have here? 23 minus a 21 plus 2. So here we have 22, right? And you can consider other cases. For example, if k is equal to 3 and k is equal to 4, but actually they are just one of these two numbers. And that's why all the numbers which can be written here, we have 45 plus 22. That is how many? 67. Okay, because now today is our last class. That's why I don't want to talk in detail. And if you just actually find other differences, there will be either the first group or in the second group. So altogether, we have 67 two-digit numbers, which can be expressed as the difference of two square numbers. All right, now let's move to the second section. The second section is section B. Correct answer 4 points, incorrect or no answer, that is just 0 point. But the first part, actually, if it is correct, 2 points. If it is incorrect, -1. If nothing, it's just 0. Okay, Elmi, read the question.
An operator triangle acts on two numbers to give the following result. 7 triangle 2 is equal to 94, 3 triangle 3 66, 5 triangle 4 is 98, 11 triangle 9 is 2018. What's 5 triangle 7 equal to? I think it's 1210.
1210. Why?
7 plus 2 is 9, 3 plus 3 is 6, 5 plus 4 is 9, 11 plus 9 is 20. And the sum of two numbers and the second part of each result is equal to sum of the numbers minus difference of the numbers.
So you are adding two numbers, right? So just a minute. Okay. So here we have 7 plus 2, or 7 times 2. 7 plus 2, right? 7 plus 2, it is 9. And 2 times 2, it is 4. 3 plus 3, it is 6. 2 times 3, it is 6. 5 plus 4, it is 9. And 2 times 4, it is 8. And 11 plus 9, it is 20. And 9 times 2, it is 18. I see. So then 5 triangle 7 is equal to 5 plus 7, it is 12. And 5 times 7, it is 30. No. 2 times 7, right? 2 times 7. 2 times 7, that is 14. So the answer is 1214. Good. How many triangles are there in the figure? Okay, so how do you count this? Again, this kind of question, it's just in the count. And how many triangles we have here that has one part and the two parts and also three parts? Is it possible? Yes, it is 3 parts. And how about 4 parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, also possible. And how about 5 parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, it's not possible. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, also possible. And 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. And 8 parts, yes. Okay, and let's just count as many as we can. How many triangles we have here that has only one part? I think just as easy, right? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is 6, this one is 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 10. And how about 2 parts?
2 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like maybe I can
5,
just circle
6,
this. This one is
7.
1, right? And this one is 2. This one is 3. This one is 4. This one is 5. And this one is 6. And this one is 7. And this one is 8. And this one is 9, right? And this one is 10. And this one is 11, right? Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more, right? So it is 11. Because now if you just circle
And three
what is
parts.
the line segment that is dividing the triangle, I think we can see much better. So it is 11. Now how about three parts? Like for example, 1, 2, 3, right? This is 1. 1, 1, 2, 3. This is 2, right? And the 1, 2, 3 parts.
Mm.
1, 1, 2. No,
There's just two.
just 2. How about this one? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Also
That's
this one, 1, 2, 3, right? So it is 4.
4.
So it is 4. Okay. And how about 5 parts? Do we have any 5? No. And how about 4 parts? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1, right? 4 parts.
Then there is like right
1
parts of it.
and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. No. 4 parts.
There's another one directly underneath it. If you don't count the ones at the edge. See, there's 4 there.
Princess Ayan, what did you say? Say again.
There's another triangle with 4 parts.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's right beneath the middle line, but if you don't have to count the ones at the edge.
Are you talking about this one?
No.
It's also 4 parts, right? Now I can see that. You see here, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Then there's 3 of them.
And which one also? 4 parts. It is 1.
I sent you.
How many?
I sent in chat. Can you open the picture I sent in chat?
I need to download. Can I just open this directly? No, it says I need to.
It goes from left to right, like the one on top, but it's at the bottom, and you don't need to count the ones at the edge.
So how many did you find? You got 4?
There's 6.
6? Okay.
Yes.
Now I can see your. So this one is 1, all right. This one is 2, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 3, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Also it is 4, and this one is 5, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Okay.
And then there's 3 more, I think.
Yes, 3 more, right? See 1, 2, 3. Anyway, actually, let's continue. I think it's 6 or 7. I think. Let's say 6. How about 6 parts?
It's 7.
Because
6
now I don't know
parts.
why I cannot see that. Now we got already 6. There must be 8.
6 parts is 2.
Only 2.
3. Oh no,
It's
yeah,
so
2.
confusing. 1. If you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is 1. The same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 2, right? And how about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it is 4, right? Can you see this? In this kind of question, maybe I should put letter. If you put letter, it gets more complicated. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How can I denote this one? This one is 1. Okay.
I found 5th one.
And this one is 2. Okay. And
I found 5.
5?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue because on the paper you can count this. Okay, let's not
So
spend too much
8
time on
is
this. How about 8?
the bottom part. The bottom part is 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 1, right? It's
Yeah.
only 1. So altogether,
Oh no, there is 2 times 8.
8. Which one is
Yeah,
it?
like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I say it's only 1
yeah,
because
there's
1, 2,
2
3,
like
4, 5, 6.
the part
What is
and
the
half
second one?
of bottom.
Huh? The second one. Which one? Only the bottom one, right?
No,
I see the
there's
whole.
bottom
It has
and
eight regions.
there's 2 times by 8, like the top 4 together with half of bottom.
And half of it, it will not be a triangle. Because if you count from here,
Oh,
right, it's not a triangle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's only 1. So
I confused
altogether,
it.
21, 25, 31, 37. Yes, 37. Anyway, that's my on the paper. Maybe you can just do this. Unfortunately, we don't have any general way to do this one. And how about this question? Given that A plus B plus C plus D plus E, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D plus angle E, that's equal to 160 degrees. What is A, B, C, D? Okay, we can see that. Find the sum of 5 shaded angles. Guys, do you have any idea how to do this? Let me give you 2 minutes, okay? Try this. Also, let me think after that. If you have idea, we will use your idea to solve it together. If you have no idea, we will do it together. Okay, time starts now. Elmir, do you have an idea?
I'm still thinking.
Right, let's do it together, Elmir. I have one idea.
I think it's 360 because I drew a pentagon inside of the star, and there is a rule that outer angles of polygons are equal to 360 in total.
Maybe it has 4 sides. It may be true, but here we are talking about 5 angles. And let's see. We will see. Okay. To do this one, it will be a bit takes time, but we'll see. I don't have any other short way. So let's say, let me just choose any point, okay, in the center of the circle. It doesn't have to be center, actually. It doesn't matter. And after that, let me just join these points with this point, okay? This point with this, what? Okay, this point with this points, and with this point, and with this point, and with this point, okay, this point, and this point. All right. So now we know that this A, B, C, D, right? All those angles, the sum of those angles, that's given 160. All right. So, and also we know that the sum of these angles, I don't want to use too many letters, otherwise it will be very, what is it? The sum of these angles, this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle, okay? What is it? Let me just denote that angle by S. So what is it? Is equal to 360 degrees, okay? Because I want to find this shaded angles, that is sum. To do this one, if I just subtract this angle, right, from 360, it gives me this angle. Let me just denote this by A. And this one is B. And this one is C. This one is D. And this one is E. Okay. So now here I'm trying to find this unshaded angle. Let's see here, this angle. So to do this one, let me continue. We know that the sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral, that's equal to 360 degrees, right? So which means that here, how many quadrilaterals do we have here? This one is number 1, and this one is number 2, and number 3, and number 4, and number 5, right? So the sum of the interior angles of this, what is it, quadrilaterals, that is 5 times 360 degrees, right? So now if I subtract the sum of these angles minus, that is this A plus B plus C plus D plus E, right? What is it? That's equal to 5 times 160 degrees. Now I removed this angle A, B, C, D, E. And also I am going to remove this one. All right, these angles, this angle and this angle and this angle, right? So no, not this angle. Let me just first also actually remove this 360 degrees, because the sum of these angles, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is equal to minus 360 degrees. Right. If I subtract this, what we have here, that gives us the sum of the unshaded angles, right? Do you understand? Is that clear?
So all the angles together minus 5 times 160 and minus 360 in the center. Yeah, it's clear.
It is 5. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sum of the angles 360 minus 5 times 6. Okay. So
The answer will be,
what is it? What is the answer? Is it 640?
let's,
Angles minus this angle minus this angle, right? So it gives us these angles, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. Okay, so
the
what's
answer is
this?
640.
640. Okay. So what does it mean? It means that the sum of these shaded angles, right? No, it actually doesn't make sense here.
No, the answer of the question is 640.
Wait, that's 80. So 360, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 times 360. Okay, 108, 1,800. Now the sum of these angles, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is not 5 times 1, it's just 160, right? Because A plus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to 160. Why did I multiply by 5? It is 160 minus, and after that, the sum of this circle angle, right? The sum of these angles, it is 360 degrees, which is equal to 1800 minus 160 minus 360, that's equal to 1280. Okay, so what is it? This 1280 is the sum of these unshaded angles, right? So
Yes.
now from 360, right? Because this angle is 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus 360. And if I subtract this unshaded part, right, the sum of the unshaded angles, it gives us A plus B plus C. So from here, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D plus angle E, these are angles,
520.
is equal to 5 times 360 minus 1280. That's equal to
520.
huh?
520.
520. So that's equal to 520. Okay,
Okay.
good. That's a bit, I think, challenging question. That's why it's question 8. Anyway, let's move to the next question. Okay, Ayan, can you read the question?
Sure. The following bar chart shows the cost of abalone over the first half of the year 2018. The percentage increases in cost remains the same every following month. Find the average cost of abalone in the first half of the year 2018 and correct to the nearest whole number. Is abalone some type of material?
No, abalone is a seafood.
Oh,
You know the
okay.
seafood, it looks like an ear. And they just open this inside, very soft kind of something, but of course we don't eat this, but a lot of people like it. Abalone is a seafood.
Okay.
Even sometimes we actually play, right? That's it's because its shell is so beautiful. Now it looks like an ear. Okay, because in this part of the region, like Malaysia, Singapore, Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, this is actually consumed a lot. And if you just go out, you see people walking around and selling this. And I have never eaten, I have never tasted, but people like here. I don't like it. Anyway, there's a kind of seafood. So the following bar chart shows the cost of abalone over the first half of the year 2018. The percentage increase in cost remains the same every following month. What does it mean? It means that here from January to February, right, it increased by how much? X percent. And also the same thing from February to this, it is X percent. And from here to here, it is X percent. Also here, it is X percent. And here also X percent, right? So what's the question here? Find the average cost of abalone in the first half of year. So to answer this question, we need to find the individual values, right? What is it in January? It's given actually. In March, it's given, but we need to find in February and April, May, June. Okay, guys, let's do this together, okay? Because if I give it time again discussing and taking time, and this is our last class. So first, using this idea, first let's find X. So since let's see here, X, right, it is 62.5. The first one is 62.5 plus X percent. X percent of 62.5. And let's see, if you simplify this, I can just write it as 62.5 and 1 plus, what is it, X over 100. So let me just denote the whole thing, X percent by X. Or, okay, it doesn't matter actually. X over 100. Okay. So in the next
Compound
month, right?
interest.
Huh?
It's like the compound interest formula.
Yes, yes, it is like a compound interest formula. Because now if you increase this, what will be the 90 here? The 90 will be 62.5. It is 1 plus X over 100, right? And maybe if I can write this X in decimal, but I have already written this in decimal form, it will be simpler. So
You can
plus
do it in power of 2.
X percent of, what is it, 2.5 times 1 plus x over 100. Now, if you simplify this, as see here, this one is a common factor. Inside, we have 1 plus x%. So here we have 62.5 times 1 plus x over 100 to the power of 2. Okay. So now from this equation, first we can find x, and after that we can find other values. So that's equal to 90. So if you solve this, 1 plus x over 100, right, is equal to 90 minus 62.5. It is square, so I'm taking the square root. So that's equal to 27.5, right? Square root of 90 minus 62.5.
X is equal to 20.
Is equal to 20. Oh, we should divide, not subtract.
Yeah.
And we should
It will be
divide
1.44 and square root of
90 over 62.5. Because if
it
you
will be
multiply
1.2.
numerator and denominator by 10, it is 900 over 625. So that is 30 over 25. So from here, just simple equation, if you solve this, x is 20. So that is 20% it increased, right? And after that, we can just collect and divide by 6. We will get the average value. Okay, how do we do that? Let me, because I need more space immediately. Let me just duplicate and erase this. Okay, slideshow. So what we have here we have something like this, right? 62.5 plus 62.5, 1 plus 20%, that is 0.2, plus 62.5 times 1 plus 0.2 squared. How many? 1, 2, 3. So 62.5, 1 plus 0.2 cube. And what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One more. 62.5, 1 plus 0.2 cube. Sorry, 4. And the 62.5, 1 plus 0.2 to the power of 5. Anyway, here, what is it? Here we have just geometric progression, and 62.5 is a common factor. And here we have, what is it?
1.2 to the power of 6.
So what is it? I mean, what is the
1.2. Oh.
Just let me just write the sum, okay? Because you know how to do that. After all, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, right? It's 1.2. So what is it? The sum.
The answer is 186.6.
186.6.
Yeah, it asks whole number, so 187.
It's not possible. How? The sum of these numbers, what is it?
Yeah, I used the calculator and found.
No, here we have 6 numbers. All numbers are greater than 62. How can it be 186?
Hmm.
620?
No, it's. Oh.
I got 620.62. Well, of course, here, I think I'm just explaining, but when you're calculating, okay, because you're not allowed to use a calculator, and here 1.2, just you need to multiply. And of course, it's just geometric progression, right? That's equal to, what is it? 1 plus 1 minus 0.2 to the power of 6 over 1 minus 0.2. And you have to use that formula to calculate this, and the 62 over 6 divided by 6, that's equal to 103. 103.43. And if you just round this off correct to the nearest whole number, that's equal to 103.
I got 93 with calculator.
93?
Yes. And the sum I got 559.
I think you made a mistake. What is it, Elmir? Just calculate this one. 62.5 is a common factor. So take this out, 62.5. Inside the bracket, what we have here? 1 plus 1.2 plus 1.2 squared plus 1.2 cubed plus 1.2 to the power of 4 plus 1.2 to the power of 5, 1.2 to the power of only 5, right? Until 5. Fine. Okay, so that's equal to. Anyway, we'll continue. Elmi, you just check this. The answer, I think we didn't make mistake here because also I used calculator to calculate this. So the average value is 103.43. If you leave your answer correct to the nearest whole number, so that is 103. Okay, shall we continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
Given that x squared minus 7x plus 1 equals 0, find the value of x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4. Ayan, if I give you 2 minutes, can you solve this question?
I can try.
But do you have the idea when you look at the question? Does any idea come to you?
Yeah, I think first I need to solve the quadratic equation and then
No.
substitute it.
Solve.
Yeah.
No. But this one doesn't come. This one, for example, x squared, okay, and plus 1 is equal to 7x. Divide both sides by x. So here we have x plus 1 over x is equal to 7. Using this equation, can you find this x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4? Because if you solve this ion and get the solution and raise to the power of 4, it will be very long and complicated. Okay, try this. Let's say I'll give you 1 minute, and after that we'll do this together. Ion, now try using this. Suppose that x plus 1 over x equals 7. What is the value of x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4?
Would 7 also be to the power of 4?
No, if it is given, for example, right, if you score both sides, what we have here, x plus 1 over x squared is equal to 7 squared, right? On the left-hand side, we have x squared plus 2 times x times 1 over x plus 1 over x squared. That's equal to 49. So that x times 1 over x, that's equal to 1. Take 2 to the right-hand side. So here we have x squared plus 1 over x squared. That's equal to 47. That's the first part. Now you square one more time. If you square this one more time, x squared over 1 over x squared square both sides of the equation. On the right hand side, we have 47 squared. Now we will have similar thing, right? X to the power of 4 plus 2 times x squared times 1 over x squared. And here we have 1 over x to the power of 4. And on the right hand side, I have 47 squared. So just keep these things on the left, x to the power of 4 over 1 over x to the power of 4. What is 47 squared? 47 squared is 2209. That is 2209 minus 2. So that's equal to 2207. Okay, Ayan.
Okay.
Elmir, did you get the same thing?
Yeah.
If I ask you, Ayan, Elmir, Murat, can you solve this in 2 minutes, for example? The same question, but instead of x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4, how about if they ask this question? X to the power of 5 plus 1 over x to the power of 5.
Hmm.
2 minutes. Because you can just use that result, okay, to get this answer. Not 2 minutes is too much, I think. Let's say 1 minute and 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Ayan, did you get anything?
No.
No, why not? $15,127. Okay, Elmir, let's see. Elmir, did you
Oh wait,
actually
no.
just
15,125. I
25?
forgot to subtract.
So here from the last result, right, we need to find x to the power of 5 plus 1 over x to the power of 5. So x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4, and multiply this by x plus 1 over x. On the left-hand side, here we have 2207. That's the value of the first expression. And x plus 1 over x, that's equal to 7. So now if you open this, x to the power of 5, right? And here we have x cubed, and plus here we have 1 over x cubed, and here we have 1 over x to the power of 5. That's equal to something here. That's equal to, what is it, 7 times 2207. That's equal to 15,449. But now to answer this question, Mr. Elmir, also we need to know this, right? I should take it to the left-hand side and calculate this. Did you do that?
No.
Then how did you get it?
I did it all in power of 1.25.
How?
I wrote x to the power of 4 plus 1 over x to the power of 4 to the power of 1.25 is equal to 2,207 to the power of 1.25. Then the answer became 15,125.
I think you made a mistake, I think. Anyway, let's finish this. Okay, as see here, I need to know x cubed plus 1 over x cubed. How can I get this? Immediately we know that x plus 1 over x is equal to 7. And also we know that x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1 over x squared, that's equal to 47. Again, if you multiply them together, x plus 1 over x times x squared plus 1 over x squared, that's equal to 7 times 47. If you expand this on the left hand side, we have x cubed plus 1 over x cubed plus, what is it? X times 1 over x squared, that is 1 over x. 1 over x times x squared, that is x. That's equal to 7 times 47. So what is x cubed plus 1 over x cubed? That's equal to 7 times 47, right? And this one, so that's equal to 7 times 47 and minus
Minus
7.
7.
So that's equal to 3, 2, 2. Now, if we get back to our question, so here we have x to the power of 5 plus 1 over x to the power of 5 is equal to 15,449, 15,449 minus that x cubed plus 1 over x cubed. That is 322. That's equal to 15,449 minus 322. That's equal to 15127. Is it your answer the same? 15125. You made a mistake or I made a mistake?
I'm not sure. I subtracted 2 at the end.
Okay, I think you made a mistake. It should be 15127. Anyway, and now you got the idea. Let's move on. Check this one more time. Elmir, this must be the answer, I think. If it is wrong, then you will correct this. Elmir, read the question.
The sum of 6 different positive integers is 45. Find the smallest possible value of the largest of these 6 numbers. 8.
The sum of 6 different positive integers is 45. Find the smallest possible value of the largest of these 6 numbers. If you notice in Sasmo, they ask, I mean, this kind of question, almost one question in every year's paper. Okay. How do we solve this question? What did you say? The answer is 8?
No, it's either 8 or 9. I'm checking now.
Ayan, did you understand the question?
I think so.
We have 6 different positive integers, and the sum of these numbers is 45. And they are all different numbers. The question is, what is the smallest possible value of the largest of these 6 numbers?
The answer is 10.
10. We can just do this in a very simple way, since actually we are talking about 6 numbers, right? Let's say the first number is 1, second number should be different. It is 2, it is 3, and it is 4, and it is 5. So what is the last number? It is 1 plus 2, 3, 6, 10, 15. So the last number should be 30, right? But 30, it is too big. So now how about if I just add 2 to all of them? So at the time, 1 plus 2, it is 3. And here we have 4, and this one is 5, and this one is 6, this one is 7. So 2 to 2, this should be 20. but still I think I can give some to these numbers, right? So how about if you give again one more, if this at the time 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, now how many left here? We have 15, but still I can give away one, right? If you give one more, 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, so now here we have 10. So if I just write in different way, at the time, this number will be smaller. So this cannot be smaller than this, right? Among the 6 numbers, all are different. And the biggest one is 10. And 10 is the smallest possible value of the biggest number. So that's why the answer is 10. Okay. So in this way, you will continue. What time is it? And we can solve. All right. So we have a lot of questions, but I would like to finish here. Ayan, Murat, Elmir, you joined the class last, but actually you have good experience because participating in Math Olympiad, it is different. And that's why I think Murat, Ayan, and also we have another student here, but he's absent here. And you are going to use, you are kind of building your life house foundation. And it doesn't mean that, okay, this year I'm learning, I will forget. No, you will not forget. The whole lifetime you're going to use this idea. You will see that when you go to a high school, when you go to a college or university, even if you go abroad for study, okay, to get your bachelor degree or master's degree, you will see your difference, okay? And not just thinking about this. It's my experience, and I have been teaching math for about 20 years. And it's not the first time maybe here the first time I'm preparing students for some kind of contest online, but usually it's my job. I used to prepare students for Math Olympiad. And when they go to university, they remember, and I receive letters. Now I understand how important it is. I can see my difference uh, from other students. So Ayan, Murat, Elmir, the most important thing is don't give up, never lose your hope, and keep studying, keep working hard. It will pay off. Okay, son. Yes, Ayan.
After we are done with Sasmo and everything, can you please not delete the playlist where we have all our lessons, like the recordings of them on YouTube, so that whenever we want to, we can look back at them and revise them?
Yes, Ayan. Actually, I'm not going to delete any videos. Okay, and I already made a collection for all students, but with different links. And if the YouTube does not change their policy, I'm not going to delete any of those videos. And if you just keep the link, or you know my WhatsApp number, or you can find me on Facebook, Mr. Qasim, I need this link. Even if you lose it, I can share it at any time. Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, thank you very much. And I wish you good luck in Sasmo. If you want to practice more new questions, just let me know. Okay. And after Monday or after Tuesday, I'm going to delete all WhatsApp groups because we don't continue this class. And after 1 month, we will open some new groups. Maybe we will see. Okay. We will meet again maybe one day, or we will see. Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye, mister.
Bye bye, Murat.